it's Winnie, and I feel like it's been forever since I've sat down and done a clothing haul for you, but I have been doing a lot of shopping. I'm going to show you guys everything that I've purchased over the last 2 or 3 months. I've been doing a lot of traveling, which is like the perfect reason for every girl to go shopping. So I have a huge pile of clothes here, which I'm going to show you, and a lot of it is actually from online because I prefer to do online shopping. It's just way easier, and I'm always Google searching like a discount code or a promo code of some sort, and you will always find one. But I will have some codes down below for you guys if you are interested. So first I have some things from 2020 app, which is a new website that I discovered on Instagram, and they always have really cute stuff. Okay, so I have been really into bodysuits lately. They're all over the place. I'm wearing one right now, which I will talk about later. But I found this little tie-up bodysuit. This style is very popular right now, and I got it in this like light mocha brown color, and you can just tie this around your neck. And yes, it has this little like button crotch area, which is always comfortable and convenient when you go pee. But seriously, these are great for when you need to keep something tucked in so it doesn't like roll up, and it's just really annoying to deal with that. So I love this top. It fits me perfectly. It's in a size small, and it's just a ribbed material. And also with these tops, I know sometimes it can be kind of tricky trying to figure out what kind of bra you can wear with it, or I know some of you girls out there can go braless and everything stays put and looks great. But for me, I have a smaller chest. I need something there. I use those like sticky silicone bras. I got it from eBay. It was like $4. Works wonders. I will leave a link down below. The next thing I got from them is this little white tee, and it is no regular white tee. I actually love this t-shirt. I have been living in it ever since I got it. You guys know I love my basics, and I will wear my basics to death. This is exactly one of those t-shirts. It's super soft. It's got a nice long cut to it, and the hem is actually curved with like 2 little slits on each side. This is the ideal basic white tee for me. I can wear it with anything and everything, and it's super comfortable. I love the way it fits. It's a little bit loose fitting with the way it's cut, but it looks really nice on, and it's in a size small. I don't know if they have other colors, I can't remember for sure, but if they do, I will honestly stock up on every single color that they have in this t-shirt. And the next thing I got from them is this little drapey black trench jacket. It's got like this waterfall lapel, I think it's called. I think I got this in a size small, and it fits really nicely. It just is a great layering piece, and I got it because I was attending some events in LA and I wanted to dress up some of my outfits a little bit, and this does the job perfectly. It's funny because I actually got another item that looks very similar to that. That's what happens when you order stuff online and then you forget you have it, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. The last item that I got from them are a pair of jeans, and it looks like this. It's a very light wash, and I liked that. I also really like the little knee slits in it, and these are in a size 1. They're super stretchy. It's kind of difficult for me to find really good fitting bottoms, especially online, because I need to try it on. I don't think they carried a size 0, but 1 was the closest thing, but they actually do fit me pretty well, so I'm happy about that, and they're very comfortable. And lucky you, 2020 Av is actually offering a $100 gift card giveaway to shop on their website. So if you guys liked any of the items that I showed you or anything on their website, you can enter to win this gift card. I will put a link down below on how to do that. I think you just have to click it and register an email, but read the rules down below. I will have everything written out. And don't forget to check out their Instagram too, because they always have some really cute outfit pictures, and that way you guys can get some ideas for what they have online that's new. And then I actually got a new watch from Daniel Wellington. I had one before and I wore the life out of it, so I got a brand new one. This one is also in the black leather band, which I love. It just goes with everything, and I wear it black a lot. And this time I actually got the silver hardware instead of the gold. The other one that I have is basically the exact same style, just with the gold, and I just feel like I wear a lot more silver now. I almost never wear gold anymore, so that's why I needed a new watch to match my silver jewelry, and I wear this all the time because it matches everything that I have, and I feel like I just prefer really minimal like arm accessories. So this is perfect because it's really flat. I don't know if you guys can see, the face of this watch is really flat, so it fits like really nice to your arm. It doesn't like catch on things, which annoys the heck out of me. And I do have a working discount code for this right now if you guys want to save 15% off of your Daniel Wellington watch. I actually got the same exact watch for Peter in the men's version so that we can match. Just kidding, but he really liked my watch, so I decided to get him one too. So next I have some things from fashionnova.com, which is honestly becoming one of my favorite websites to shop on because they constantly have new stuff on the website and their stuff is not super expensive, and I am not the kind of person who invests a lot of money into like trendy fashion items just because I know me and I know I'm gonna wear things like a handful of times and I will never wear it again. So I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on it, but these next two things are probably my favorite items in this whole haul. So it's two dresses, but it's actually the same dress in two different colors. But it's called the Beverly Hills Tunic and it fits perfectly. It's got a little mock neck on it and it's got these really tight fitting like sleeves. It's very, very bodycon and the hem of it is kind of curved. It is a very short dress. I think that's why they call it a tunic, because I think on some girls, like taller girls, this might be way, way, way too short to be an actual dress. But on me, it does work as a dress. I'm like 5'3" and it hits perfectly right at the booty. Got it in the color white and I also got it in the color nude, which I really, really like. They also have some other colors which I'm honestly contemplating getting because that's how much I like this dress and I can see myself wearing it with a ton of things. I've seen it dressed down a lot too with like, say hi. Hi. He has hiccups. Do you have hiccups? He's trying to play with Batman right now, which is on the other side of me. And I think it's also one of their best-selling items as well, which I can understand why. But the next item that I got from them are a pair of jeans. I can't remember what it's called, but I will put it down in the description box. And these are just a nice medium wash with some distressing. I really like the holes on it, and there's also a little bit on the back pocket. And I've ordered jeans from them before, and it's sometimes a hit or miss with the sizing. Like I said, it's difficult for me to find the right size. These are in a size 24, and they fit me pretty well. It's a tiny bit loose, but I think I can wash and shrink them down. Oh, and I also got these, which are like, what are they called? They're kind of like joggers in like a cargo pants. So I got them in this army green, which I really like, and there's like big pockets here on the side and a drawstring waist. And these are in a size, what size are they? In a size small, which I should have known. I really should go for like numbered sizing because that always tends to fit me a little bit better. When it's like small, medium, large, it's a little bit too generalized, but I thought since it has a elastic waistband and a drawstring on it, I thought I could make it fit. But these are just a little bit too loose and baggy for me, especially in the butt. So I'm not going to try them on, but I wanted to show you guys because I really like the idea of these. I think they would look really cute dressed up or down because you can totally wear like a pair of strappy heels with this and a cute like tank top. And then speaking of dressy, I decided to get a really sassy little sexy dress because I was going to Vegas and I thought this would be perfect. It's in this like faux leather, like shiny material, and it's got like a bustier top to it, so it's really sexy on. This would be the perfect Vegas dress, except I did not bring it to Vegas because it is a midi length dress, so it was a little bit too long on me. I need to get it altered because I'm a shorty and this is just a little bit too long for my liking. But it does have a zipper in the back and adjustable straps which make it fit really nice, and I do like how it looks. I think it just needs to be shortened for me. And then my last item that I got from them are a pair of heels, and I really wanted these like strappy heels in a different color because I love my strappy heels. I think I have like 5 pairs, but I don't have this color and I just decided to grab it. It's in a size 5.5. They are a little bit roomy, but it's okay because they do lace up, so I can tighten this around my ankle and it won't like slip inside. And also I like to put a little insole on the front of it so it kind of keeps my foot from sliding forward. But these are really cute. I really like their shoes. They're really affordable. I have some other shoes from them and they've never given me real problems, so these are a great find. And then I have a bunch of stuff from Forever 21. Some of it I actually ordered online and then some I found in store. But I got this cute little white crop top and it's really, really stretchy. It kind of looks like a sports bra almost, but I'm pretty sure it's just a little like crop top. I don't know, but I'm wearing it as a top. But I really like the way this looked with all of these like little cutout details. So I got it in white as well as this like rust orange color, which I thought would be nice for like the summertime. I got both of these in a small and they're really, really stretchy. So they do fit really nicely and these were only $10 each. And I actually just came back from Puerto Rico and I did wear this top with a long black maxi skirt. But you can dress it up or down. I think it's just a cute casual top to have. And then I also got this really pretty long sleeve lace crop top. I actually wore this to the Gen Beauty Ipsy like stylist event in LA. And I wore it with a black skirt and a little black like bralette underneath because it is sheer. And the top actually had a matching black maxi skirt, so it's kind of the same idea. There's a pair of like black shorts underneath, so it's not like completely sheer, but it's a very, very long black lace skirt and I thought it was really cute. Oh, and I almost forgot, this shirt that I'm wearing is also from Forever 21. It's actually a bodysuit like I mentioned before, but it's got that like crisscross front to it. This one is not lace up, it's just like the design of it, but I really like the color of it and it's in a size small. And then I got a couple of dresses for my trip to Puerto Rico. The first one I have here is in this black and white stripe. I like anything striped like this, so I have a couple of dresses that look like this, but this one is off the shoulder and it's got a really stretchy neckline so you can wear it on your shoulder and it will actually stay. And then it's just a really fitted dress on the bottom. It's kind of short, but it's in a size small and it does fit me really well. I actually wore this out to dinner on Valentine's Day. And then I got another dress that's actually kind of similar. It's off the shoulder with the elastic neckline again, but this one is in this chambray material. It's a lot more flowy. It's not tight fitting or bodycon. This is a lot more casual, so I just wore this around during the day when we were doing some exploring and just sightseeing, and this is nice and breezy. I got this one in a size small. The next dress that I got is a little bit more dressy. I actually wore this to Generation Beauty on the first day, and it's got a really high neckline that's kind of drapey, and it's a midi length dress, so it comes down a little bit further past my knees, but I wanted to just dress up a little bit more on the first day, and I like the style of it because it's very minimal. I think this is the last thing that I got from Forever 21, but I found this in the store when I was just stopping in, but I got this in the sale section. It's a really long maxi dress, but it's very flowy. It's got this like crisscross neckline. And I took a picture of me wearing it on my Instagram, and I found this dress for $6, which is a crazy steal. So I'm kind of in love with this dress for that reason, but I really liked the colors in it. It's got a really pretty blush pink and some blue, and it's kind of an abstract floral pattern, which I like because I'm not really the kind of person that wears a lot of florally girly things, but I really like this dress. And then I have a couple of things that I got from SheInside. I actually have not been shopping there forever, but I found a couple of things I really liked, and my friends that were on the trip with me in LA, they were telling me that they got some really cute stuff. So of course I started looking and I found some things for myself, but I got this lightweight trench jacket, which I showed you guys the other one, which looks really similar, but this one is a little bit different because the collar and the like front of it is different. This one has a little bit of a mandarin collar on it, which is kind of this like folded area, but this one does drape a little bit differently. It's got more layers, and it's also an open front trench jacket. It does have that little tie, and in the back there's an extra little layer to it as well. This one has some cool button details on it, like on top of the shoulder and then at the elbows as well, because you can actually roll up the sleeve and there's a little tab that you can button and it'll keep it in place. But this I got in a size small, and I really like both of them for different reasons. And then the second item that I got from them is just a big chunky sweater. At the time when I ordered this, it was still a little bit colder. I probably can't get away with wearing this now because it is warming up, but it's got a little turtleneck on here. It is cropped. The front is a little bit shorter than the back. There's like tiny little slits at the sides, and the sleeves are like really big and puffy looking, which looks really cute. Oh, and I did find this pretty little tunic on there as well. It's in black lace. It's got this really pretty neckline, and it looks really similar to a dress that I wanted from Free People, and they do have this in white, but I went with the black because I feel like it's a lot easier to wear things underneath it. Because this is completely sheer, you do have to layer something underneath it. So I just went with like a black crop top, or you can just wear a black bra with it. And it's got these really pretty sleeves that are kind of like bells. And it is a tunic, but for me, like I said, I'm a little bit shorter. I can wear this as a dress. But I really like this. I actually think it's really pretty on. So I just have a couple of things from Zara that I got from their sale recently. I picked up this really pretty light blue like lace crop top. This again sits off the shoulders with that elastic neckline. I'm just really into this like off the shoulder thing, but this I thought would be really pretty for like the summertime. And I also got probably my favorite pair of jeans of life thus far. I never really have much luck with jeans, but I found these and they look really tiny on, but they're very stretchy. They're kind of like almost like a jegging, I want to say, but they're in a size 00. They're very tiny. I could have probably gone a size up, but they didn't have any left, and these were the only pair, and they were on sale, so I had to get them. I think they were like $20, but I love the wash of them. They're like a really nice blue, and there's just a little bit of distressing on them, and they are really fitted on me. Like, they're super tight, but normally with denim it kind of stretches the more you wear it, so these are actually perfect and I love them. There's also like this little zipper at the ankles. And then the last thing that I got from Zara is this cute little crossbody bag, and I actually got it when I was in Puerto Rico because I just wanted a smaller bag to have with me, and I got it in this nude color. I really wanted the black one because it comes in black, but I decided I just have way too many black purses, so I got this one. It's got a gold chain and it's got this little tassel here. And it's actually quite roomy. There's a little zipper compartment, and there's also a little place for your card, but I can fit like my phone, my little wallet, some mint and lip products in here perfectly, so I think it's the perfect size for like an evening bag. And this was only like $25 as well, so I love that little bag. And then my last few things are from lulus.com. I ordered a couple pairs of gladiator sandals for my trip because I knew I was going to be walking around. So I got these in this taupe color, and I really liked these because this ties up all the way to your knee, and it's super long, and these are actually really comfortable. They're kind of narrow, which fits my feet perfectly. I got it in a size 5.5, and there's a nice little cushion here at the heel, so it's comfortable to walk in. But I found with these that tie up all the way up to your knee, they like hardly ever stay on. You have to like stop and like tighten them every now and then, so it became really annoying to like have to keep adjusting these like strings. There is a little zipper so you can slide in and out of them really easily, but I was just like over having to tie this up. Even though I love the look of them, I think it looks really cool. And then the other pair that I got are in this black color. It's a little bit different. They don't tie up the same, and it's got like a different design to it, and these just lace up right around the ankles, which is nice because I didn't have to mess with like untying them and tying them up again. And these I walked around in the most, and they're probably the most comfortable, and I got these in a size 5.5 as well. And I almost forgot, I got a couple of new swimsuits from Triangle Swimwear, and they have a ton of new styles right now, so they sent me a couple to bring with me on my trip to Puerto Rico. And I'm not going to be modeling these for you guys, but I will show you the styles that I got, and I'll put the information down below. But the first one I got has this really cute white top, and this one has kind of like an underwire built into it, and I got this in a size extra small, and it fits really nicely. I like these to fit really snug because it is neoprene, and these are the bottoms that come with it. Again, this is also in an extra small. I have a little booty, so these are really cute. It's got like a navy blue background with all of these like flowers and birds and things on it. Very cute. And then the other set that I got looks like this. It has a triangle bikini top with that same like buckle fastener in the back to make sure it stays on. It also has some adjustable straps on here. This fits me really nice and snug. And then the matching bottoms are these really cute, like, what is this color? Like really bright mint green color, which I love. I think the contrasting colors are super cute. And this last set is their newest style, but it's in a really pretty dark navy color, and it's in this little triangle bikini top. And then the bottoms for this one are a lot more cheekier compared to the other ones because this is the new cut and style of their bottoms. And I got this one in an extra small as well. But if you like to show off your butt, these are perfect. So that is everything that I have for you guys in this massive clothing haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down below what are your favorite websites to shop on that I need to check out. And if you haven't already, make sure to add me on Instagram, Snapchat, because I get really weird and crazy on there. And I also love chatting with you guys on there too. So make sure to snap me. And you can also find my link to my Facebook and Twitter down below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Batman just woke up from a nap to say bye to you guys. Bye!